Hi friends, Rabbi Cukierkorn here. Talk about this week's Parsha. This Parsha is KI Tetzei, and it speaks about lots of things, lots of laws there, lots of mitzvot. According to our tradition, there are 613 of those mitzvot in the Torah. Some of them are between a person and God, and the others are between people and other people. This Parsha has the most mitzvot of any Torah portion, 74 of them in fact, and the majority of them are between one person and the other. And then interspersed in them, we find a few laws, that three of them actually, that speaks about animals. One of them talks about that it says there, if a bird's nest happens to be before you on the road, or any tree, or the ground, young birds or eggs, and the mother is roosting on the young birds or the eggs, you shall not take the mother with the young. You shall surely send her away, the mother, and take the young for yourself, so that it will be good for you, and prolong your days. So what it says is, it's not that you have to shoo her once, it says you shall surely shoo her away, which means if you shoo her away and she comes back, you have to do it again to make sure to preserve her feelings, that she won't suffer to see you taking away her younglings. Then there's another Torah portion about another thing about animals that says, you shall not plow with an ox and a donkey together. The Torah forbids putting, in fact, any kinds of animals, two animals together. They'll have different strength or different speeds, because one would make the other suffer. Some medieval commentator in the 12th, 13th century said, they came up with a new idea. The idea was you put an ox and a donkey together, the ox ruminates, so he can eat lunch and then he swallows and brings it back up, chews a little more, sends it back, has a good time, and the donkey doesn't do that. So in the middle of the day, the donkey may be hungry, he wants to have a little snack, but he can't, and he looks to the side and the ox is having eating, so that makes him suffer. And then there's yet another one about, you shall not muzzle an ox while threshing. So the threshing is this process of separating the wheat from the chaff, and that way also the ox can have a little snack while he's working, because otherwise he'll want the food and he can have it. So we see three laws in the midst of all these laws that talk about our relationship between people and other people. They're clearly meant to teach us compassion, right? That you shouldn't enhance the suffering of the animals, but rather should be compassionate. In the Rambam, the great Maimonides, having a commentary on these laws, speaks that they exist to develop within us, not only not to develop within us the trait of cruelty, but in fact to develop in us compassion for the animals. Then you begin to think, if we're supposed to have compassion for animals, how much more should we have compassion for people? And I think it's kind of curious that this Parsha appears exactly at this time of the year, as we're beginning the month of Elul, the month that we should begin getting ready for Rosh Hashanah, for Yom Kippur, for atonement. And as we prepare for our atonement, maybe we should think about our duty of compassion towards not only animals but other human beings. So stop watching this video and go there, be compassionate towards someone. Shabbat Shalom. I hope to see you at temple Friday night. Bye-bye.